In keeping with the requirement for disclosure of information by public entities, the law requires us to facilitate access to information about us, and this may include explaining, in particular, ODPP as an organization, for example, our functions and duties. And through this forum, we hope you as a Fourth Estate will have a front row seat as you take a glimpse into the world of prosecution as it is in Kenya today, and you will also have an opportunity to compare Kenya and other jurisdictions. I think tomorrow we've invited a prosecutor from the US State of Department and a former prosecutor from the Crown Prosecution Service of the UK. And to further expound our vision to the ODPP Kenya and Kenyans in general. A vision inspired by the wisdom of Charles Darwin, who stated that it is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the most responsive to change. And as ODPP, we have tried to adapt to change. Ladies and gentlemen, this workshop, aptly themed 21st century prosecution, affords us the opportunity to glance back at a distinguished past and to look ahead to a challenging yet achievable journey. The path ahead can only be successfully trodden if we as a society realize that change is key. It is against this backdrop that the ODPP launched the Excellence Charter, a strategic plan which will run from 2021 to 2023. For us, this charter has compelled us to do some introspect and interrogate our very existence within the criminal justice system and the larger society. And despite a lot of opposition and side talks within and without, we as the only constitutional mandated prosecution service will continue to strive for our independence. In the 21st century, the prosecutor has the responsibility of a Minister of Justice, which comes with specific obligations to ensure that the accused is accorded procedural justice and that culpability is decided on the basis of sufficient evidence. Due to this, the ODPP has created several policies to enhance our capacity to prosecute and at the same time unclog bottlenecks within the criminal justice system. I dare say, judging from the ongoing public debate, the guidelines on the decision to charge 2019 has by far garnered the most attention from members of the public. Through this workshop, we shall seek to clarify that contrary to some public perception, these guidelines strictly seek to ensure that prosecutions are initiated only in those cases in which there is adequate evidence and where the prosecution is justified in the public interest. Conversely, the guidelines provide avenues for review in instances where aggrieved parties feel that the decision to charge or not was not well justified. Anchored within Section 137 of the Criminal Procedure Code, the ODPP also developed the Plea Bargain Guidelines 2018 to help prosecutors in the application of plea agreements. While plea bargains may present a win-win situation, exceptions are drawn when it comes to offenses under the Sexual Offences Act, genocide, war crimes, and crimes against humanity. Through a robust and carefully considered legal framework, the ODPP has also initiated several deferred prosecution agreements. This non-trial resolution mechanism, which applies mostly in cases of economic criminal cases, allows the DPP or the ODPP to defer the prosecution of an entity in exchange for full disclosure, repayment of criminal proceeds, and assisting in investigations. The adoption of the policy has aided in addressing the urgent corruption crisis and alleviating the backlog of cases in court. As the ODPP, we are subjecting ourselves to oversight through internal and external oversight mechanisms. Internally, we have established the Inspectorate and Quality Assurance Department, which is responsible for addressing complaints against staff as well as ensuring that staff undertake their professional duty with diligence as is required. Externally, the ODPP makes reports to parliamentary departmental committees, JLAC and PSC, on various issues raised by Parliament and subjects itself to an audit process. We have further utilized use of digital media to report on our operations and to inform members of the public on updates of various cases of public concern. It is impossible to envisage or envision the 21st century without giving a nod to the digital strides the ODPP has made over the past 3 years. For starters, the development and operationalization of the uadilifu case management system, which we shall attempt to take you through, has since been integrated with the judiciary e-filing system. The system has greatly improved access to justice by enhancing efficiency in the expedition of cases. Furthermore, and perhaps more relevant to the audience represented here today, is the ODPP's adoption of digital communication as means to engage better with our various clientele. Through a proactive media strategy, the office is now able to engage directly with the public, identify areas of concern, and provide speedy feedback. Platforms such as ODPP Cafe, which runs weekly, and Prosecutor Zawadi, an animation and an animation program, articulates pertinent prosecution issues that are key and are key examples of the measures the office has adopted to bring services closer to the Mwananchi and make the Mwananchi understand what is required of the ODPP and their rights as Kenyans. The very important role you as editors continue to play in advancing the quest for justice. You are critical players in shaping the moral fabric and enhancing our ideals as a nation. You provide a platform that serves as a vibrant marketplace of ideas and a vehicle for citizens to express themselves and gain exposure to a wide range of information and opinions. As such, you remain a major determinant in shaping public perception with regards to how efficiently justice is dispensed in Kenya. I would encourage you to feel free and engage fully with the leadership team from the ODPP, which is here today. I want to conclude by thanking you all and giving us this opportunity to join or giving us this opportunity to come and explain our role, and also to understand maybe from your side what are some of the things that we can do to improve our communication to the public and also improve in discharging our mandate. I shall continue to stay true to the pledge I made upon assumption of office, which is to remain steadfast in defending the Constitution of Kenya and live up to the ODPP clarion call of ensuring the delivery of mashtaka yenye haki na usawa. God bless you and God bless Kenya. I think in the interest of time, because we have to bring my colleague from Uganda, I will stop there, and then we will have a session whereby we can have a question and answer phase where we can interact.